Ain't no rest for the weary. We got baseball coming up this week.
Exactly.
So there's not a whole lot of chance to breathe. You want to talk about the San Diego Padres, a team that has spent the money to be a contender, that showed signs last year of being a contender. I want to talk about the Padres and their season win total. Does the regular season matter for San Diego? And talk to me about what you want to do with the Padres line over under 93 wins.
Sure, Teddy. Yeah, I actually think it does. Kind of the structure of the NL West division, I think works into what I'm trying to do here. Look, guys, I bet this season win total of over 93, which if you shop around, you can find it's 93 and a half season wins for the San Diego Padres at most sports books now. And Teddy, to your kind of tee up question there, the Padres are in the division with the Los Angeles Dodgers. And of course, in baseball, it matters a lot to win your division. Yes, you want to make the playoffs, but they really incentivize winning your division. And if we kind of project out this season, it's the Padres and the Dodgers at the top of the NL West. So I think they're actually going to have a lot to play for projecting towards, the end of the regular season. I think both of these two teams are. I think the Padres, there's value here on the over 93. Mainly because when you look at their pitching staff, big part of baseball here, guys, we get good names: Darvish, Musgrove, Snell. Their bullpen projects well it by my numbers as well. Suarez, Garcia, Josh Hader in the closer role. So pitching wise, I actually like the Padres. And when you look at their hitters, Teddy, I mean, this is one of the best lineups in baseball right now. I know they play in a pitcher's park, but still, I think they're going to be able to score some runs there in Petco. Overall, Teddy, look, 93 is their season win total. You kind of said it at the top. Private equity tycoon, the Padres owner, Peter Seidler here, he opened up the checkbook here. He paid some big names. I think the Padres over 93. I think they flirt with triple digits. They might eclipse the 100 season win total. So going after kind of the sexy squad in the offseason does bring a little bit of kind of pump the brakes because a lot of people liking them. But Teddy, I wouldn't be surprised if this team gets over 100 wins this year.
So money, there's a correlation between money spent and wins in MLB, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But every year, there are teams that open up their checkbooks in the offseason and then fail to live up to expectations. Certainly, you can make an argument the Padres did that in the regular season last year, where they didn't get 90. They didn't get 90 wins last year. They finished more than 20 games behind the Dodgers in that division. Do you worry about that happening with this team at all?
I mean, yeah, it's gambling for a reason, sure, but I mean, they didn't make 90 wins, Teddy, but they did make 89 wins here. So the new acquisitions, plus I do feel that they played under kind of their potential last year, and just to get 4 more wins this year, I think it's there for the taking. Plus, there's rules changes this year overall, guys. I mean, so speaking about April, May, June, and it's the sport of baseball where it's like half the money to bet, meaning it's just kind of structured at minus 105 to play instead of minus 110 like football. This is going to be a great next couple weeks to bet the bases. Next couple months anyway, Teddy, just because we get a lot of changing in the sports betting marketplace. That's a great place to win. But what I'm getting at is the Padres in the changes. One of the changes is the schedule setup, and you're playing less in your division. NL West at the top, you're going to be playing the Dodgers, 6-7 less games this year than you did last year. Giants are probably going to be a lot better as well. So that might work in, kind of an easier schedule. In my opinion, for the East and the West division teams, the Central division teams, it actually might work against them because they're not going to be playing as many, teams that aren't as good by my numbers.
Drew Martin, the number 1 ranked MLB handicapper since last April. He had a real good MLB season last year. 60% on all MLB money line picks, over 19% ROI with those. And he, of course, won 7 of his last 10 overall, riding a 70% heater into $9 Monday. He does have an NIT Final Four big bet available right now over at WagerTalk.com.